Hey YouTube, it's Kate from the Heart's Frontier. If this is your first time joining us, then welcome. I do a lot of different things here, but mostly it's oracle readings and talking about different things going on within healing realm. I talk about empaths because I created the Empath Energetics program, but I won't be doing another one of those till September of 2025. So there's some different things happening here. And I'll also be releasing more music next year, I feel like. So I'm going to be bringing that over to another feed, but I'll share that all with you as well. And I'll share the OracleFest things here as well, because I know I just noticed today actually that the numbers here on YouTube have gone to over 500. So very, very exciting. And I'm sure that more and more will be coming through, as I feel like very much opening the doors is the theme at the moment. So I will be doing more readings, more oracle readings, and stepping more into sharing oracle work again online, which feels nice. It feels like there's been a bit of like too long of a break. Got my mushroom cocoa here. And I'm going to bring two different oracle decks out tonight. So this is the Earth Magic Oracle deck by Dr. Stephen Farmer. And he also created this beautiful book, which I have things sitting on top of right now. This book I've carried with me for many years, the Animal Spirit Guides book, and it has guided me through helping many people with their power animals. And I really, really, really like his perspective on how they appear, but also how we might be able to call upon them, and also what it might mean if an animal is your power animal, because it all has different sort of tonality. And so he created the Earth Magic deck. And I'm also going to be reading from the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck by Michelle Matuzas, who I also love. Both of these people are going to be at OracleFest, and I have carried these decks around, these books around for so many years. It feels like a full circle moment. And I'm really excited for you all to come to OracleFest, meet with them, hear from them. I'm certain that Dr. Stephen Farmer will be talking about animal spirit guides. And so you might learn more about animal spirit guides yourself. And as well, Michelle Matuzas, I'm interested to see what she's going to say as well. She's really real, really raw. I quite like her. I've met her, not in person yet, but I'm sure that day will come. But I'm really excited to bring them both to OracleFest. There are many other OracleFest speakers. These are just the two that I have decks for right in front of me. And so that's why I'm bringing these out today for us. So let's see, quick little reading, if I have such a thing in my repertoire. And so I'll mention OracleFest. We're in the early bird pricing zone. And so the VIP offer is what a lot of people are ending up saying yes to, because it makes the most sense. Because Align Your Energy is this 6-week intensive program that I'll be running for clients, for any one of the VIP OracleFest members. So you might meet people before we actually get to the event end of January. So it's end of January. It's January 31st to February 2nd, OracleFest. But Align Your Energy starts in November. So it gives you 6 weeks of like intensive energetic work. I actually kind of see it as it's like the foundations of the Empath Energetics like prep program, but also it's really, really good. There's a lot of grads who are going to be taking it, and a lot of people who are currently in empaths, because it's like the solidifying practices. It's actually like us going in and doing a lot of the different things that bring our lives into alignment to match all this deeper healing work that we've done. So what do we have from the Shamanic Healing deck? Okay, we have Burden and Perception. This really resonates with, I think, what I've been hearing from a lot of clients, and also in personal life and work as well. I've been hearing it a lot recently, which is like how much is happening, all this chaos, all these different things that are seemingly weighing us down. And when I have the opportunity to, I'm trying to remind people, hey, by the way, this is actually your own perception. You can choose whether anything affects you or not. You could walk through this life totally zombie-like, right? You can walk through this life totally numb and oblivious to actually things that happen to you. You can also feel them deeply and allow those feelings to shift something within you. You can allow yourself to grow from feelings that are being stirred up by what's happening around you. You can also choose to be beaten down by it, right? So we're in shadow season in empath energetics right now. So we're talking a lot about victimhood. The idea of not being a victim in life, of course, that's situationally different, but the idea of like your perception that everything's against you, that idea, victim mode in your mind. It feels like a really important time for like loosening up stuff that's sitting away in the subconscious that's just doing nothing. It's like decluttering time. Yeah, it almost feels kind of spring-like in that it's like a spring cleanup, but the refreshing like wind through the house may not happen. It's kind of more like letting go of things so that you can hunker down throughout the winter. It doesn't feel like a winter time where we're going to be slow. It feels like a winter time where we're going to be like consistently dedicated, like taking action, but in more of like a measured way. I do think it's a really good time for putting a plan in place. So that is why I've chosen Align Your Energy to start, in November, early November, is so that we can actually look at our healing more deeply, face it head on, and figure out our way through it and our way forward from it. And how are we setting these last couple months, so these last weeks of 2024, how are we setting ourselves up for a whole year in 2025 that feels supportive, and on and on and on and on. It doesn't need to be a New Year thing. So this perception of like things can be black, things can be white. I don't really love to see things in the like love and light and everything's all good way. I think it is important to have a bit of balance. That neutrality about the situation allows you to then process what of your feelings are lingering behind that. When we have a lot of agitation on one side or a lot of force pressing away any of our agitation, right? When we have a lot of love and light, we're almost masking what is the truth, right? And the truth is somewhere in the gray. There's the black and the white, and there's obviously the truth that's in the middle. So that's what perception is about. And it's interesting, the burden card. I love Michelle's artwork. This burden card has an ant on it. So you think about the ant and like how much it's carrying. And yeah, if there's anything I can like suggest to all of you right now is that you have the opportunity every single day to lighten up your load by choosing to take something off that is not going to be part of what you carry with you as your story of burden and oppression and of like suffering, your story of suffering any longer. We have iceberg, which is submerged, which speaks a lot to the subconscious, all that's like actually below the surface and beneath the water. I just feel like, let's take a dip, let's go for a swim. That's what it feels like to me. That's what the energy is like of this week as well. It's sort of going into like, now that we've gotten over a bit of like the panic, the fear, the overwhelm, it's time to actually dive into what is all that? What is all that? Kind of scurry through it. And then we have spring, equinox, rebirth, and lightning, which is power. So yeah, I guess we are in this kind of spring energy. That's exactly what I was feeling. I hadn't seen that one yet, but rebirth. Been talking a lot about this in Soul Circle and in empath energetics. So just along with clients and in life in general with friends, that it was like we're seeing a new way. There's a new way forward. And so for this new way, what are we going to need to equip ourselves? Again, that's why I'm offering the Align Your Energy at this time. It just feels so potent. It feels like we really need that self-empowerment to feel like, hey, we've got to figure out what are the different stages of like, what is our life doing? How are we managing our time within this? Can we align our mind also to match what we're being asked to do, what we're being asked to step into? I've also got an expansion on pendulum work that is included in all of that. And we're going to talk about the healing process. So there's so much involved. It's like, I think I was starting to count and then I lost count. I think it's over 16 hours of content, plus weekly live question and answer time with me. So I'm going to open up for like an hour or two every Sunday. You can just come by, ask questions about the content that we're going through and about your healing journey in general. So it'd be a really powerful time even just to witness other people in their healing journey and feel closer to people who are taking action, people who are, doing something. They're not staying in the stuck energy within their lives. They're moving forward and getting into alignment so that they're setting up for this next chapter being, best one yet, if you want to. I always say the next one is the best one. So those are my updates for now. You know about Align Your Energy, right? So Align Your Energy is November 3rd. If you sign up for the VIP offer of OracleFest, Align Your Energy is included in it. Plus, you'll get Tending the Ancestral Fire, which is an ancestral shamanic healing workshop series. You can check that all out on my website. I'm going to put the links below. I'm going to come back more often. And one more thing, I'm doing a free workshop this Wednesday. So you can check that out on the site. I'll put it below as well. So sorry if you're watching this late. If you don't watch it the next 2 days, I'm sorry. But you can go watch the replay. In fact, I might even post it here on the YouTube, which is creating the life you want, right? So creating the life you want through alignment practices. And what is that all about? And the power of alignment practices, what the point is, how they work. So we're going to talk about that on Wednesday. And yeah, so much to do, so much to heal together. Thank you for being here. Please let me know if this reading resonated, and like and comment and share. And if this is your first time, then please make sure you're subscribed so that you see more of these messages. If you're already here at this point, you've obviously liked my energy enough to listen. So, okay, well, we'll chat soon, everyone. Take care.